Barkodi. So today we will solve few questions on semiconductor electronics and electromagnetic waves, EM waves and semiconductor electronics. Semiconductor electronics. See, from EM waves you can expect one question, but in from semiconductor electronics 2 plus 1 question. Total 3 questions you can expect from semiconductor electronics, whereas from electromagnetic waves only 1 question. Okay, only 1 question. See, I repeat again, there will be 60 questions, 80 minutes. You have to opt all questions. You have to answer all questions. Remember, if you ask me why sir, no negative marking. No negative marking. You have to take risk. Okay, so yavdu nimge 50-50 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ, means out of 4 definitely ಎರಡಂತೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ relevant ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. You have to find out which one is irrelevant from question point of view. First strike out those. So out of 2 remaining, then go for the correct answer. Nodi, elimination. See, remember, this CET is not a selection exam. CET is not a selection exam, it's an elimination exam. Okay, so more than selection, you will be eliminated here. ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅನ್ನ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇಂದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀರ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿವ್ಯೂ, ರಿವಿಸಿಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. ಸೊ 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗು ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ವೆಲ್ ನೋನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅದು 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. So from commencement of the examination, within 1 hour you have to answer all the known questions. ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತ questions ಅನ್ನ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? See, first half an hour you will be comfortable. So for the next half an hour, due to some unavoidable circumstances, maybe because of stress, maybe because of sun, okay, so ಅಥವಾ ಶೆಕೆನೋ ಥಂಡಿನೋ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ತಲೆನೋವೋ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಂದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 30 minutes ಅಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಆ ತರ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. Take the first question. (2007). All components of electromagnetic spectrum. 2007. All components of electromagnetic spectrum. All components of electromagnetic spectrum. In vacuum have the same first option energy, second option velocity, third option wavelength, last option frequency.
Sir, option B, velocity.
Velocity.
All components of the electromagnetic spectrum in vacuum have the same energy, velocity, wavelength, frequency. Remember, electromagnetic waves travel with the speed of what? Light.
3 into 10 power 8 meter per second.
10 to the power of 8 meter per second. See, all electromagnetic waves, maybe it is a radio wave, microwave, infrared, okay, visible light, X-ray, gamma ray, whatever it may be, they travel with this speed, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Then the option is B, velocity. Nodi enta questions ಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Next to 2008. Sir, how about wavelength? Wavelength change ಆಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Correct? Wavelength change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Radio waves has got more wavelength, whereas X-rays, gamma rays, they have got ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ wavelength ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದು wavelength ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದರ frequency ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, the frequency will be more for that. So wavelength ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕೂಡ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹವೆವರ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಗಾಮಾ ರೇಸ್ ನ ನೀವು ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಬರೋ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟೇ ಬೇರೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಬರೋ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟೇ ಬೇರೆ, ಎನರ್ಜಿನೇ ಬೇರೆ. ಅದೇ ತರ ಯಾವುದೋ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗೋ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, this is different. Finally, frequency is also different. Only one thing will remain same: velocity. All electromagnetic waves in vacuum, they travel with the speed of light. Next question. This is also a simple question. If mu naught is the permeability of a free space, if mu naught is the permeability of a free space, and epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space, if mu naught is the permeability of a free space and epsilon naught is the permittivity of a free space, then speed of light in vacuum, then speed of light in vacuum, speed of light in vacuum is given by root of 1 divided by mu naught epsilon naught. Mu naught epsilon naught. Second option, root epsilon naught divided by mu naught. Option C, root mu naught epsilon naught. Option D, mu naught divided by epsilon naught. Mu naught divided by
Option A.
epsilon naught. See, there is a formula in electromagnetic waves. Okay, during theory we told you, in express speed of light or C in terms of permittivity and permeability. So C is given by 1 by root of what? Mu naught divided by epsilon naught. See, this is the expression. Same expression is in equation 1. Sorry, option 1. Option 1. Because however, root 1 is what? 1 only. So 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught. This is the expression for speed of light in terms of permeability and permittivity. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? Next question, 2009. Next question, 2009. Which of the following statement does not hold good for thermal radiation? Which of the following statement does not hold good for thermal radiation? Does not hold good. Does not hold good is the key no word here. First option, wavelength changes when it travel from one medium to another medium. Lambda changes from one medium to other medium. Wavelength changes when it travel from one medium to other medium. Option B, frequency changes when it travel from one medium to another medium. Frequency changes when it travel from medium 1 to medium 2. Medium 1 to medium 2. Third one, speed changes when it travel from one medium to another medium. Velocity changes when it travel from one medium to other medium. And option D, they travel in a straight line in a given medium. They travel in a straight line in a given medium. They travel in a straight line in a given medium. Which of the following does not hold good? ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಲೈಟ್ ರೇರರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಇಂದ ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅದರದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. However, lambda is inversely proportional to velocity, so velocity also changes. Velocity also changes. Then how about the frequency? See, they travel in a straight line. This is also true. Electromagnetic waves travel in a straight line, whereas a frequency is one thing that do not change. Remember, frequency never changes. Frequency never changes. But here given option is frequency changes when you travel from one medium to another medium. And they have asked which option is, okay, which option does not hold good. Then option is B. Option B ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರಂತೆ ಅವರು, frequency change ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can you repeat the fourth option one more time, sir?
Yenapa?
Can you repeat the fourth option one more time, sir?
Fourth option, they travel in a straight line. They travel in a straight line in a given medium. Electromagnetic waves, they travel in a straight line in a given medium. That's true. Electromagnetic waves travel ಮಾಡೋದು straight line ಅಲ್ಲೇ. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಲೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಬಿಡ್ತೀಯ, ಲೈಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಲಿನಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ, you inject X-ray into this target, it travels in a straight line, or else okay, it would have received by some other objects. Exact agi target mele ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. Fine. So they travel in a straight line, it is true. Next question, 2012. Next question, 2012. X-rays, gamma rays and microwaves. X-rays, gamma rays, microwaves, traveling in vacuum, have first option, same wavelength but different velocity. Same wavelength but different velocity. Option B, same frequency but different velocity. Same frequency, different velocity. Option C, same velocity but different wavelength. Same velocity but different wavelength. Last option, same velocity and same frequency. Same velocity, same frequency. X-rays, gamma rays, microwaves. Tell me all the travel, what speed?
Same speed.
Same speed, velocity is the same. Okay, in which option do you find velocity is the same? Option C and option
C and D.
You can easily okay squash these two. Now once again, when it travel from one medium to another medium, or if they are traveling in one medium, different waves, X-rays, gamma rays and microwaves, do they have same frequency?
No, sir.
Because frequency of X-rays is different from gamma rays, similarly different from microwaves. So same frequency is there. This option is not correct. Then which one is the option?
Option C.
Option C, same velocity but different wavelength. Though you are not confident about wavelength, you can go for frequency. ನೋಡಿ, different wavelength ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ frequency ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಏನಂತ? frequency ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಪ್ರಕಾರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Though you are not familiar with the direct answer, search for some other options. ಬೇರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಓದ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Next question.
So I have a doubt.
ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ.
So you told frequency will not change when it travels from one medium to the other medium.
ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ. Sorry, tell me now.
So you told that frequency will not change when it travels from one medium to the other medium.
Yes.
But in this question, you told frequency will be different.
See here, what they are asking, they are not. Their question is X-rays, gamma rays, and microwaves. All three are different. If X-ray travel from rarer medium to denser medium, then frequency will change. Sorry, do not change. However,
Okay, sir.
However, X-ray frequency is different from gamma rays.
Understood, sir.
Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Okay. Next question. Next question. A charged particle, 2013 question. 2013 question. A charged particle with a velocity 2 into 10 to the power of 3 meter per second. A charged particle with a velocity 2 into 10 to the power of 3 meter per second. 3 meter per second passes undeflected through electric field. And magnetic field. Through electric field and magnetic field. In mutually perpendicular directions. Mutually perpendicular directions. The magnetic field is 1.5 Tesla. Magnetic field is 1.5 Tesla. The magnitude of the electric field will be I read out again. A charged particle with a velocity 2 into 10 to the power of plus 3 meter per second passes undeflected through electric field and magnetic field in mutually perpendicular directions. The magnetic field is 1.5 Tesla. The magnitude of electric field will be first option 1.5 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per Coulomb. Second option 2 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per Coulomb. Third option 3 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per Coulomb. And last option 1.33 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per Coulomb. Newton per Coulomb.
Three into 10 per 3.
3 into ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ ಎಷ್ಟು?
Option C.
How can you explain?
So formula V is equal to E by B.
E by
B.
how amma ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅದು?
So I saw that formula somewhere in NCERT.
Okay, now see, suppose if there is an electric field, suppose if you place a charged particle there, tell me what is the force experienced by this charge in this field due to electric field? Q into E, agreement?
Q into E.
F is equal to Q into E. Now similarly, if there is a magnetic field, B, now if there is one more charge within this magnetic field, tell me what is the force experienced by this charge now? Magnetic field is there.
ILB.
QVB sin theta. Correct and wrong?
Yes, sir.
QVB sin theta. When the force will be maximum?
When theta equals 90 degree.
Means when it is when it enters magnetic field perpendicular, correct, in the direction of 90 degree, at an angle of 90 degree. So then F is equal to Q into V into B. Now the force experienced by the charge in the magnetic field and the force experienced in the electric field, okay, so they are equal now. Equal in the sense of the force, we will consider it as a force, both are force only. Now we can call QE is equal to Q into V into B. See, this will get cancelled. What is V then? E by B. Remember this expression. See, if it enters at 90 degree, then it is valid. This question, sorry, QVB sin theta. With some 45 degree angle, then it will be different. 45 degree value, the force value will be different. Now we have V is equal to E divided by B. Velocity is given how much? Velocity is given 2 into 10 to the power of 3.
2 into 10 to the
B value given how much? 1.5 Tesla. Can we
1.5.
calculate what is asked? Electric field is asked. Now here E is equal to V into B or BV. BV. Okay. So E is equal to velocity is 2 into 10 to the power of 3 into B value 1.5. 1.5 into 2 is how much? 3 into 10 to the power of 3. However, SI unit is Newton per coulomb. Option is C. Option C. Sir, direct agi formula barದು ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? ಧಾರಾಳವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂತ. V is equal to E by B ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. If you remember this formula, you can do it directly. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? 2016 question. 2016 question. Electromagnetic radiation used to sterilize milk. Electromagnetic radiation used to sterilize milk is first option X-ray, second option gamma ray, third option UV ray, last option radio waves.
Gamma ray.
Sir, option C.
UV ray is correct. See, somewhere like no, in general, for sterilization purpose, they may use X-rays also. They may use gamma rays. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮೈಕ್ರೋವೇವ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಮಿಲ್ಕಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ UV ರೇಸ್. ಈ UV ರೇಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ಟಿರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿನ ಸ್ಟಿರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ UV ರೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ನೀವು ಗಮನ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಇನ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಡೌಟೇ ಬೇಡ. ರೇಡಾರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೋನಾರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಆತರ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬಹುದು. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ 2017. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಈಸಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, if vector E and vector B, if vector E and B represent electric and magnetic field vectors, if vector E and vector B represents electric and magnetic field vectors of an electromagnetic wave, the direction of propagation of the wave is along. The direction of propagation of wave direction of propagation of wave is along first option B cross E, second option B, third option E, last option E cross B.
Option D.
Electric wave, electric field and a magnetic field. Electric
fourth
field
option.
and magnetic field. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇದು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಈ ತರ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲಿ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಈ ತರ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಈ ತರ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಈಸ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಪಗೇಟ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಪಗೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೇವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪಗೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಬಿ. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, because if vector A and if vector B, and if you want to take the cross product, here is vector A cross B, which is perpendicular to both B and A. ಈ A ಮತ್ತೆ B ಗೆ perpendicular direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೇ ತರ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. See, one I consider electric field here and magnetic field this side. ಇದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ B cross E. ಅದು B cross E ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ. Okay, now that's all regarding electromagnetic waves. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂರಬೇಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2006 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್. ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. Semiconductor electronics 2006 question. 2006 to a germanium crystal equal number of aluminum and indium atoms. For a germanium crystal, equal number of aluminum and indium, equal number of aluminum and indium atoms are added. Then first option, it remain an intrinsic semiconductor. It remain an intrinsic semiconductor. Second option, it becomes an n-type semiconductor. It becomes an n-type semiconductor. Third option, it becomes a p-type semiconductor. It becomes p-type semiconductor. Last option, it becomes an insulator. It becomes an insulator. It becomes an insulator. See, both aluminum and indium, they are what? Trivalent impurities. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
If you add a trivalent impurity to an intrinsic semiconductor, it will become what?
P-type semiconductor.
P-type semiconductor. Okay, it becomes P-type semiconductor. Trivalent impurity ಅನ್ನು add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು valence electron ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Out of 4 electrons, so they pair with only 3 electrons because it is a trivalent impurity. So here the dopant is a trivalent impurity. So it becomes what? P-type semiconductor means majority are what here? Holes. Minority are what?
Electrons.
Electrons. Majority is hole, P or N, whereas minority is electron. Remember this. Next question. 2007 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ question. We have already answered this. 2007. Minority carriers in p-type semiconductor are minority carriers in a p-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor are first option free electrons, second option holes, third option neither holes nor electrons, last option both holes and electrons. Both holes and electrons.
Option A.
Minority is asked, and that's true in p-type semiconductor. In p-type semiconductor, majority are holes, whereas minority is what? Electrons. So free electrons are minority charge carriers in p-type semiconductor. Free electrons are minority charge carriers in p-type semiconductor. ನೋಡ್ರೋ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಅರ್ಥವಾಗದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋರು ಇದೀರಾ? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? 2007 one more question. 2007 one more question. In a reverse bias diode, when a applied voltage changes by 1 volt, in a reverse bias diode, when an applied voltage changes by 1 volt, the current is found to be changed by 0.5 microamps. Current is found to be changed by 0.5 microamps. The reverse bias resistance of the diode is 2 into 10 to the power of 5 ohm, first option. Second option 2 into 10 to the power of 6 ohm. Third option 200 ohm. Next option 2 ohm. Reverse bias condition. Bias ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಆಗ್ಲಿ resistance ಇನ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ?
R is equal to V by I.
R equals to V by I.
See, V is equal to I into R. Then what is R? It is V by I. So it is nothing but delta V by delta I. Because change in voltage by change in current. That's all. So what is the change in voltage observed? 1 volt. How about the change in current? 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus micro 6. What is 1 by 2? 1 by 0.5 extra?
2,
sir.
1 by 0.5 is 2. If 10 to the power of minus 6 moves up, it will be 10 to the power of plus 6. Then which one is the option?
B.
Hey, option B, correct? Option B. 2 into 10 to the power of 6 ohm. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಈಸಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೇನ್ರು? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. 2007 one more question. 2007 one more question. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 3 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ 3 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. 2 + 1 2 ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಕಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಕಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. The truth table given below is for ABY 001 011 101 110. Now option A, NOR. See here given A and B are inputs. A and B are input. Whereas Y is what? Output. Okay, Y is output. First one is NOR gate. Second one is AND gate. Third one is XOR gate. Last option is NAND gate.
The last option.
Is NAND gate.
The last option.
NAND gate.
Option D.
NAND gate. What is NAND gate? NAND gate in row.
A into B bar.
Very good. Very good. A into B namma. A plus B na.
A into B, sir.
A into B. Remember A dot B. A dot B. See if A takes 0, B takes 0. 0 into 0 is what? 0. But NAND, that is for AND gate. AND gate will be 0. If you take followed by NOT gate, so A dot B bar, value will be 0 and its complementary will be what? 1. Correct? Correct. Similarly, we will check for the last one. 1 into 1 will be 1 and its complementary value is what? 0. So AND gate followed by NOT gate gives rise to NOR gate, NAND gate, NAND gate. AND gate followed by NOT gate gives rise to NAND gate. And here this truth table is for NAND gate. Option D. Option D is the answer. Doubt idyanrappa yarigadru? Yarigadru doubt idyanra? Next question, 2008. 2008. 2008. In an unbiased PN junction, in an unbiased PN junction, in an unbiased PN junction, first option, potential at P is equal to that at N. Potential at P is equal to that at N. Is equal to that at N. Potential at P is positive. Potential at P is positive, whereas N is negative. Whereas at N is negative. Whereas at N is negative. Option C. Potential at P is more than that at N. Potential at P is more than that at N. That at N. And the last option, potential at P is less than that at N. Potential at P is less than that at N. See, in an unbiased PN junction, what is meant by unbiased condition?
It is allowed to be in equilibrium.
Unbiased means what? General tell me what is meant by unbiased.
Battery is not
No
connected
voltage.
to the junction.
So these two terminals will not be connected to any external circuit anta ashte. Correct tane?
Yes, sir.
Unbiased andre ಒಂದು ಡಯೋಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಡಯೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ PN ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಐಡಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Suppose if it is connected to external battery, it is biased. Whether P to P and N to N, then it is forward. P to N and N to P, then it is reverse. So here it is not connected to any external circuit, which means unbiased situation. So during this situation, what happens?
Option A.
Option
A.
Option A. Remember, since electrons, okay, majority electrons lies here, it has more potential than P. Okay, Electrons, see, electrons also carries charge, whereas holes also carries charge. Whereas electron, they are highly sophisticated. Sophisticated ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ when compared to holes. So in this condition ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು electrons ಇನ potential ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, whereas holes ಇನ potential ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So option is D. Potential at P will be greater than N because electron flows from higher potential region to lower potential region. They move from this side to this side. If there is no potential difference, remember, potential difference illa andre ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. Potential difference ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆ? Electrons majority ಇದೆ. Electrons ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ higher potential ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Means higher to lower region. N to P region. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next question, 2010. Next question, 2010. Next question, 2010. The forbidden energy gap. The forbidden energy gap. The forbidden energy gap. The forbidden energy gap. Oh, sorry. 2010 question, right? 2010 question, write down. Pick out the statement which is not correct. Pick out the statement which is not correct. Pick out the statement which is not correct. First option, which is not correct. Pick out the statement which is not correct. First option, at a low temperature, at a low temperature, at a low temperature, the resistance of a semiconductor is very high. At low temperature, resistance of a semiconductor is very high. Second option, width of the depletion, moment of holes is restricted to valence band only. Moment of holes restricted to valence band only. Valence band only. Option C, width of the depletion region increases. Very, very important question. Very, very important question. Appeared more than 4 times in examination. CET nalle 4 ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ. Width of the depletion region increases as the forward bias voltage increases. Width of the depletion region increases as the forward bias voltage increases. In case of NP junction diode, in case of NP junction diode, last option, in a forward bias condition, the diode heavily conducts. In a forward bias condition, diode heavily conducts.
Sir, option C. Third option, option C.
Say now we will go by the other method. I don't know whether option C is correct or not. See, at the low temperature, resistance of a semiconductor is very high. Is it correct or not? Is it correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
correct because at low temperature it behaves as an insulator. Insulator means very high resistance. After increasing the temperature, it starts to conduct. Means the first option is correct. Holes or movement of the holes is restricted to valence band only. However, this is valence band and here is conduction band. Electron jumps from valence band to conduction band. So it will be only restricted to valence band only. This is also correct. Now go for the last item. In forward bias condition, diode conducts, heavily conducts. Is it correct or not?
Correct, sir.
It is correct again. Then which one is wrong?
Option C.
Option C. I don't know exactly whether width increases as the forward bias increases in NP junction or not. I'm not very sure. Though I'm not very sure. So I arrive at the value means answer. Nodi ee tara neevu answer madoduna kaltkobeku. However, this width increases in forward bias. Okay, NP junction alli width enagutte increase agutte. Fine. Next question. 2013. Next question. 2013 next question. In which of the following statements the obtained impure semiconductor is of p type? In which of the following statements the obtained impure semiconductor is of p type? First option, germanium is doped with bismuth. Second option, silicon doped with antimony. Germanium doped with gallium. And last option, silicon doped with phosphorus.
Option C.
Others, nodro, check madro. Yavudrappa option no? P type. Option C. Okay, one kade barkoli. P type semiconductor. When you get P type semiconductor, either germanium or silicon doped with the trivalent impurities like boron, okay, aluminum,
Gallium, indium, thallium.
very good, gallium, indium, etc. When you get N type,
It is doped with nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth.
Wonderful, very good, Amma. So arsenic, best example. Okay, antimony. Okay, bismuth. So these are the substances usually examinally baradu inta ಬೇರೆದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ. Don't worry. Okay, ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಸೆನಿಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಆಂಟಿಮನಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಬಿಸ್ಮತ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಪೆಂಟಾವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಎನ್ ಟೈಪ್. ಇನ್ ಎನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್, ವೆರಾಸ್ ಮೈನಾರಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಸ್. ಮೈನಾರಿಟಿ ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 2013, one more question. 2013, one more question. The width of the depletion region in a PN junction diode. The width of the depletion region in a PN junction diode. Width of the depletion region in a PN junction diode. First option, increased by reverse bias. Increased by reverse bias. Second option, increased by forward bias. Increased by forward bias. Third option, decreased by reverse bias. Decreased by reverse bias. Last option, independent of the bias voltage.
Sir, option A.
Independent of bias voltage.
Option B.
Sir, option A.
Independent of bias voltage.
Option A, sir.
Option
A, first one.
correct. Correct. Say width of the depletion region in a PN junction, it increases when the bias voltage is provided, and that's too in reverse bias, increased by reverse bias and decreased by forward bias. Yen sir hangandre check ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now here is a PN junction. PN junction. So positive connected to positive, negative connected to negative. This is which condition? Forward bias condition. During forward bias condition, what happens? Previously, this was the depletion region. Now it is pulled towards the center. Means now this is the new depletion region. New depletion region. What happens to depletion region? Forward bias only
Decreases.
Decreases.
So as soon as you reverse this, now here is negative, here is positive. Okay. When it is reverse biased, as a result, what happens? So now P is connected to negative. Attraction takes place. Now this is the new depletion region. Nodi ishtu depletion region bantu. So what happened to depletion region in reverse bias? Increases.
Increases.
So option allige A is the option. Nodrappa, is it clear? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯನ್ರೋ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? 2014 ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
Sir, 15 questions over.
This is
16th question.
15th. Okay, I will take 1 minute break. Next, 2014 question. In a N-type semiconductor, electrons are majority charge carriers. In a N-type semiconductor, electrons are majority charge carriers, but it does not show any negative charge. But it does not show any negative charge. Any negative charge. The reason is first option, mobility of electron is extremely small. Mobility of electron is extremely small. Extremely small. Second option, electrons are stationary. Stationary. Third option, atom is electrically neutral. Atom is electrically neutral. Last option, electron neutralizes with holes. Electrons neutralize with holes. Same is a semiconductor, N-type
The second
semiconductor.
option.
Option B.
Yeah, in N-type semiconductor, electrons are the majority charge carriers. Though the electrons are majority charge carriers, but semiconductor do not show any negative charge. So what is the reason?
The
Semiconductor.
second option.
Yenappa?
Second option.
Second option. Second option is wrong.
Option D, sir.
Option 3. Okay.
D.
Option D wrong, amma. Electron neutralize with holes. That's wrong. Because here electrons are the majority charge carriers. Okay. Holes are the minority charge carriers. No matter which one is majority or minority, but atom is always electrically neutral. Okay. An atom in that semiconductor is electrically neutral. That's why it do not show any charge. ನೋಡಿ semiconductor specimen ಅನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ತೋರಿಸಲ್ಲ. It is neutral because atom ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so since the atom is electrically neutral, it do not show any charge. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This is important question. It is important question. Just wait. Next question, 2016. This is little tricky question. Let's see. 2016. CET ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀಟಿಗೋ ಅಥವಾ IIT ಏನಾರ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಬಹುದು. ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. Constant DC voltage is required. Constant DC voltage is required. Constant DC voltage is required from a variable AC voltage. DC required from AC voltage. AC voltage. Which of the following is correct order of operation? Which of the following is correct order of operation? Which of the following is correct order of operation? First option, write down regulator, comma filter, comma rectifier. Second option, rectifier, comma regulator, comma filter, comma filter. Third option, rectifier, rectifier, filter, filter, regulator, regulator. Last option, filter, regulator, comma rectifier. Read the question carefully. What is asked? You need to have
The second
constant
option.
DC, constant DC from AC source. Now, which are the instruments you are going to use for this?
Option B.
Option
B.
The
D.
second option.
Second option, sir.
Second option.
Yes.
Okay, now see. Now see. AC to DC. How you convert AC to DC? What are rectifiers? Half wave, full wave. What are rectifiers?
A device that converts AC to DC.
Converts AC current into DC current.
AC current into DC current means rectifier. First thing is rectifier. Now the option D and option A is not valid. Once if you convert AC to DC, since AC is used in the beginning, some AC components are there in the signal. Now you have to remove that AC signal first because you need constant AC. Constant AC is required. Constant AC, constant DC is required. Andre artha enu? No fluctuation. Fine. In the output, there should be no fluctuation. Constant DC. Now AC components are converted. Though the AC components are converted, there are some AC signals. Correct? Mixed signals with the DC. Now I have to remove it. For remove or to remove that AC signal, I use a filter circuit. I use filter circuit. Once the filter circuit is used, now I get DC, complete DC. Now finally I use regulator. So to get the desired voltage. 2 voltage ಬೇಕಾ regulator use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 2 voltage ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಥವಾ 3 ವೋಲ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾ 3 ವೋಲ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫೈಯರ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್, ಫೈನಲಿ regulator. Is it clear? Option is C. Option is C. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ?
No, sir.
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Next question, 2017 question. Which of the following semiconducting device devices is used as voltage regulator? Which of the following semiconducting devices is used as voltage regulator? First option, Zener diode. Second option, laser diode. Third option, photodiode. Last option, solar cell.
First option.
Remember this. Though this time Zener diode concept is removed, direct agi ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಬರಬಹುದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒಂದು ಲೇಸರಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫೋಟೋ ಡಯೋಡಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ Zener diode, ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟರ್. ಸರ್ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟರ್? ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. However, AC signal, it always fluctuates. Name itself says alternating current. AC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ನೇಮೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಚುಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Zener diode ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೈ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. there will be no output. ಹೈ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಗೆ ಇದು ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡಯೋಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಏನು? ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯೋಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯೋಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ Zener diode works in reverse bias condition. It is a specially designed diode, works in reverse bias condition. So answer ಬಂದು Zener diode. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Next 2017, one more question. 2017, one more question. The energy gap in case of which of the following? The energy gap in case of which of the following? In case of which of the following is less than 3 electron volt? Is less than 3 electron volt. Without option also you can arrive at the solution. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಲೆಸ್ than 3 electron volt ಇರುತ್ತೆ?
Semiconductor.
ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೇನೋ? ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ. Second one iron. Third option germanium. Last option copper.
Third option.
Last option copper. See, the beauty of the question is, though we are very familiar with what gap, see, for semiconductor energy gap will be less than 3 electron volt. For metals energy gap will be approximately equal to 0, whereas for insulators energy gap will be greater than 3 electron volt. Correct? Energy gap will be greater than 3 electron volt. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಮೆಟಲ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಪರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಯನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, even you can consider aluminum also. ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಗುಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೂರು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಜರ್ಮೇನಿಯಂ. ಜರ್ಮೇನಿಯಂ ಇಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಮೆನ್? ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್. ಜರ್ಮೇನಿಯಂ, ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್ ಎರಡು ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಮೆನ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಜರ್ಮೇನಿಯಂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀತೀರಾ ಕೆಲವರು. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ?
Yes, sir.
Next, 2019 question. 2019 question. The conductivity of a semiconductor increases with increase in temperature. Conductivity of a semiconductor increases with increase in temperature because first option both number density of charge carriers and relaxation time increase. Both number density of charge carriers and relaxation time increase. Second option, number density of charge carrier increases. Number density of charge carrier increases. Third option, number density of current carriers increases. Number density of current carriers increases. Relaxation time decreases. But effect of decrease in relaxation time in relaxation time is much less than increase in number density. Last option, relaxation time increases. Very tricky question and simple too.
Number density of charge carrier increases.
Okay. ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳು. Which option?
Option C.
Option C correct. Remember what is us? Conductivity of semiconductor increases with increase in temperature. If you increase the temperature of a semiconductor, its conductivity increases. Why? See, you take germanium, it has 4 valence electron. Now increase the temperature. If you increase temperature, what happens? Bond breaks. If bond breaks, electron comes out. So number of electrons increases. That increases to what? Charge density. Correct? Number of charge density increases. If number of charge densities increases, however, previously point A to B, now here are the what? Charges now. Now that have to travel only this distance. So that relaxation time, what happens? Instead of traveling from A to B, they are already in the middle. Number of charge densities, they cannot concentrate or they cannot sit in only one place. They move from one region to other region. Now assume if this density increases, now the distance is already covered. ನಾನು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏನಾಗೋಗಿದೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ನಂಬರ್. They have to travel very small distance. So relaxation time, what happens? Decreases. So whereas this value is very minute, so option is what? C. Option C is the answer. Option C is the answer. Problem idyanra? Problem idya? 2020 question. 2020. A positive hole in a semiconductor is first option, absence of free electrons. Absence of free electrons. Second option, an artificially created particle. Artificially created particle. Option C, an antiparticle of electron. Antiparticle of electron. Last option, a vacancy created. A vacancy created when an electron leaves a covalent bond. When an electron leaves covalent bond. An electron leaves covalent. What is the question? A positive hole. A positive hole in a semiconductor is. Yenro answer?
The last option.
Option D. Nodrapa covalent bond. Sorry, the valence band. This is conduction band. Now here are the electrons. Once if you increase the temperature is greater than T0 or some like no normal temperature. What happens? These electrons, they jumps from valence band to conduction band. Here lies electron. Now in this place, in its original place, a hole will be created. This hole behaves as what? Positive charge. This hole behaves as positive charge. This vacancy, void. Vacancy innondu hesareno void, innondu hesareno hole. Ella onde. Vacancy andrunu onde. Semiconductor term alli. Hole andrunu onde. Void andrunu onde. So this refers to positive charge. They behaves as what? Positive charge. Any problem?
No, sir.
One more question in 2020. 2020, one more question. A 220 volt AC supply. A 220 volt AC supply is connected between points A and B. A 220 volt AC supply is connected between points A and B as shown in figure. As shown in figure. I repeat again. A 220 volt AC supply is connected between points A and B. Is it clear? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
A 220 volt AC supply is connected between points A and B as shown in figure. What will be the potential difference V? What will be the potential difference V across the capacitor? Across the capacitor. Across the capacitor. Across the capacitor. Across capacitor. Now here is the given circuit. Take option A, 0. Option B, 220 √2 volt. Option C 220 volt. Option D 110 volt. 110 volt. Enro option na? See, during the theory, I told you, suppose if something is provided, means if it is an input, voltage, what is this voltage? What is the name of this voltage? What is the name
Input voltage.
Input voltage? That is okay. For calculation purpose, if we will consider this input voltage as what? Say the household voltage is actually which voltage? Whether it is maximum voltage, RMS voltage, or what?
So RMS voltage.
It is RMS voltage. Root means square voltage. Remember, input voltage is always RMS voltage. Okay, RMS voltage. Now RMS voltage is given. VRMS. How much? 220 volt. What is asked? Voltage across the capacitor means maximum voltage is asked. There is an expression that connects RMS voltages with maximum voltage. Yen rapadu? What was that expression? V maximum
IRMS is equal to I maximum by 2.
into root 2. Is it correct? Is it correct? See, in terms of current, IRMS. But in terms of voltage, it is VRMS. IRMS is equal to what? I max divided by root. Similarly, VRMS is equal to V max divided by root. Now we need maximum voltage, that is across the capacitor. VRMS into root. VRMS into root 2. Tell me what is VRMS into root 2 value then? VRMS value is
220 into root 2.
Root 2. See, if no calculated values are provided, this is the answer. 220 root 2 means option B. Suppose if you want to calculate, then what is the value of root 2?
1.414.
1.41. So now we have to go for numericals. Andre 220 into 1.41 numerical values find out. So usually numerical values calculate ಮಾಡತರ ಕೇಳಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನೆನೆಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ, input voltage is always VRMS voltage. The value you measured, okay, the value you measure in households or like household voltage is usually what? RMS voltage. When you get maximum voltage, when you come across with any of the circuits, circuit ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಆಗ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ, that is the maximum voltage. Is it clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ?
Yes, sir.
ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
4 minutes.
Okay. So that's all. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಗೇಟು, ಆರ್ ಗೇಟು, ನಾರ್ ಗೇಟು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೇನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್? ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಆಂಡ್ ಗೇಟು, ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ನಾರ್ ಗೇಟು, ನಾಟ್ ಗೇಟು, ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ 2 ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್, ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 4 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ 4 ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಟೈಮೇ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 30 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ provided only 12 to 15 sessions. 12ರಿಂದ 15 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 15 ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ನಾವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ನಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಏನೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರು ಓಕೆ ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Sir,
ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ.
so during last week of preparation, if you do previous question papers, it is enough, sir.
ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ, ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
So during last week of preparation,
ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್
week of preparation,
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ
if you do previous year question papers, is it enough, sir?
See, nobody can guarantee this time. There are different uncertainties are there, lot of uncertainties. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮೇ ಬಿ there will be an increase in the difficulty level. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಷದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಮೋರ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 2 to 3 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಓಕೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸೇ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದನೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಒಂದು 15 ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು 500 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, 500 ಟೈಮ್ ಸಾಕೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. 500 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 20 to 20 ಬೇಡ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಈ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ 220 ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ರೇಷಿಯೋಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅರೈವ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಸಿರೋದೇ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು 20 to 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಇನ್ನು 20 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನು 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿತ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಕಣ್ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಹೊಡೆದು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಸರಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 60 ಇದು 50-50 ಈ ತರ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ರ್ಯಾಂಕು, ಅದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೇನೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 4 ಮಾಕ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 4 ಮಾಕ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. OMR ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿತ್ತು ಕಾಟು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ OMR ಮೇಲೆನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್.